The perfect sharpening stone would sharpen quickly, sharpen to a razor edge, stay dead flat, and be cheap to buy. And I'd like to show you these ceramic Waterstones from Sigma Power. Do they meet all those criteria? No, of course they don't, but they come the closest to any stones that I've seen so far. Now, the ceramic particles in the stone means that they do sharpen very quickly, and the combination of the 1000 grit stone with the 6000 grit, and then on the other side the 13,000 grit, mean that you can get your chisels and your plane blades razor sharp, and the balance between the stones removes all the scratches moving from one stage to another. Now, the flatness of the stones is also helped by the ceramic particles, because they make the stones quite a bit harder than normal Waterstones. So although they do hollow and they still do need to be flattened, they stay flatter much longer than normal stones. And then the last of the aspects is the cheapness. No, of course they're not cheap. But with these two stones here, what you do have is the combination stone is the 13,000 and the 6,000 is the same price as just buying the 13,000 stone alone. So in one way you get two stones for the price of one. So now I'd like to show you how they work. So we're going to start with the 1000 grit stone, and with that I'm going to use this hock plane blade. So we start by putting the blade on the stone and just rub up and down. And straight away you can see material being moved there. You notice the action that I use. I work off both ends, don't dwell in the middle, and work off there and work off there. So you're trying to move around the stone, and this also, even though it's a hard stone, it helps keep it flat. So checking progress here. We can see that it's already removed a fair amount of material. Now these blades are ground before they're hardened, and so therefore they do take some flattening. So this is going to be a good old test. So you can see there just how much steel and how quickly this removes. So if we turn it round, give it a little spritz, and then work our way on the other side. And there we can see. So after a minute or so's work, there's still some little grind marks there that need to be removed, but you can see just how quickly this stone works. So after another minute or so, then all of the scratch marks from the grinding are completely gone. So now it's time to move on to the 6000 grit stone. Give it a quick spritz and then repeat the process. And again, you can see just how quickly even such a fine stone is beginning to remove material. Moving to the other side. And there you can see the progress. Needs a little bit more. And one of the things I'd like to show you as well is that if you find that any of the stones get glazed over a bit, then that's a good time to either use a Nagura stone just to rub over them and to remove any glazing, or you can just simply use a diamond stone just to rub over. And you see that very quickly removes any glazing from there. So now it's time to move over to the 13,000. Again, all it needs is a quick spray of water. And there we've got a really shiny blade back, which has taken probably about 4 minutes to achieve. So now I'd like to complete the process. I'm just giving it a quick hone here. You notice on these thick blades, you can actually sit it on the heel and toe of the bevel here, so there's no need for any honing guides or any assistance. They just glide up and down nicely. Just feel for a burr which has been pulled. Move to the 6,000 grit. And then flip to the 13. And then I just like to move from one side to the other. And there you have it. A truly razor sharp blade in no time at all. So with the blade sharp, it's now time to enjoy it.